church that it might become glorified. Jesus is the one who gave. Jesus is the one who spent 3 years of his life and had no place to put his head. And no place to dwell. Because he had given everything for the church. That needs to be our pursuit to the family. And so many of us have scars because our father... One of the hardest things in counseling is that people typically look at God the same way that their father treated them. They had an abusive father, they believe God is abusive. If I do something wrong, he's going to strike me down. They had a father that wasn't there, that left them at a young age. They feel like God continually leaves them, that he doesn't care, that he's not there for them. As that place, we personify God in our children's life as husbands, as fathers. And so we need to be the example just like Christ was, where we're giving. Guess what? I might not buy that new four-wheeler. I might buy my son a new bike. Or, I don't know. That's not the best example because a bike's a lot cheaper than a four-wheeler, but get the point. We may not go to Alaska so I can go deep-sea fishing. We may go to Disneyland because that's what my wife and son want. Constantly giving of myself. And marriage is not 50-50, it's 100 or 100. You try to go 50-50, you're going to be in divorce court pretty soon. 100-100. And it's not fair sometimes. I just felt like I needed to point that out. It's not fair sometimes. Quit trying to look for a fair relationship. It doesn't exist. It's not fair that Christ came and died for our sins. It's not fair that we can enter into this place and feel his presence. It's not fair that he forgives us and answers prayer and does all. That's not fair because we're not worthy of it. So quit trying to justify, and I'm not saying anybody is, maybe I'm saying it to myself. We shouldn't justify ourselves based on the fairness or how we feel about it. We're supposed to be like Christ. Move on, Pastor. Move on. That he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word. We're talking about spiritual things. We can cover that another time, though. That he might present himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that it should be holy and without blemish. We want our families to be like that also, and so it's up to us to be the leader. So ought men to love their wives as their own bodies. He that loveth his wife loveth himself. So now it goes even another step further. He says, hey, dummy. God,